What up, y'all? Tina here. Let's get into this lawsuit concerning all the Queen's men. So I just want to be clear and upfront. This lawsuit has nothing to do with Christian Keys and the allegations against the 3 people who assaulted him in the industry. We haven't got that information yet. This is about all the Queen's men. But I do have a theory that this lawsuit may have triggered that outburst that we saw a week or so ago. So pretty much what's going on, Tyler Perry, Christian Keys, and a lawyer, Dayna Cook, all 3 of them are being sued by Larry Ledford. This lawsuit is so interesting to me because this happens all the time in the entertainment business. Movies, music, art, we see it frequently. So I'm gonna make this lawsuit real easy and simple for y'all. Larry pretty much had this idea of a television show that he wanted to pitch. He took his idea to a trademark attorney by the name of Dayna Cook. He wanted her to look over his work, make sure he had all his ducks in a row. She said, sure, I'll look over it. Email me your idea in detail. And when I finish looking over it, I'll hit you back. So his idea was for this show called Trappn. It was about 4 up-and-coming rappers, but they also had a childhood friend by the name of Tammy Mocha Johnson, who operated the largest strip club in Atlanta and the United States. Here is the correlation. Tammy is protected by a female head of security, highly trained and by her side 24/7. Does this sound familiar? Maybe if you've seen all the Queen's men. He's alleging that he presented this idea to the lawyer. The lawyer pretty much stopped emailing him back, ghosted him. He looks up a couple years later and he sees all the Queen's men come out, with Eva being this woman who owns a large strip club in Atlanta with a female head of security. He's pretty much insinuating that the lawyer gave his idea to Tyler Perry Studios. And not to mention, when you go to Dayna's page, she does have that she has ties to BET. So some of y'all might be asking, well, how's Christian Keys involved? Christian Keys has a book that he created called Ladies Night. I haven't read Ladies Night yet, but the premise of the story is you have a guy who's getting out of jail. He's having a hard time finding work, so he eventually lands a job in a male strip club. Christian Keys took the idea of Ladies Night to Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry then facilitated the idea to create the show All the Queen's Men. Christian Keys is a producer on this show, and he proudly tells everyone that he created it. So this is what we think happened. I know we all love Tyler Perry, but Tyler Perry Studio holds some liability here if the allegations are true. What the plaintiff is alleging is he gave his work to this lawyer. His lawyer then gave his idea to Tyler Perry Studios. Tyler Perry Studios has this meeting with Christian Keys. He listens to Christian's idea, and then he takes the idea that he gave the lawyer, and they mixed it all together and created a show called All the Queen's Men. Because he's saying in Christian Keys' story, there is no female boss chick with a head of security by her side, like in the story that he pitched. So that head of security person and the strip club being in Atlanta are the 2 big things that he's claiming rights to. Now, true enough, Christian Keys' story does involve a strip club as well, but his story involves a man getting out of jail on the West Coast and working in the strip club. So he's pretty much saying, hey, Tyler Perry, you took these 2 stories and mixed them together, and you didn't give me any credit for my portion of it. And this could be the reason why Christian Keys had this outburst on social media. I keep telling people, I'm like, something triggered him to come out and speak, and this lawsuit might be it. I think Christian Keys felt like he brought his original idea to Tyler Perry, and then Tyler Perry Studios took this other guy's idea and mixed it with his, so now he's involved with this lawsuit and he holds some liability in it when he might feel like, I didn't do anything wrong because I didn't know anything about Larry's idea. The plaintiff feels like he's owed about $50 million in this lawsuit. Now, I've only watched about 1 or 2 seasons of All the Queen's Men, and I think it's a pretty good show, but hey, all of this is really, really messy. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if All the Queen's Men eventually ends pretty soon, because this guy has some strong allegations of stolen work. So what do y'all think? You think old Larry has a case here? Leave your comments below. Peace out.